Why, hello, you beautiful souls. It's been a hot minute. Oh my gosh, life has been life in full steam ahead in the most beautiful, magical, yet wildly magical ways. So, with everything getting going right now, I just want to say I hope you're doing well. I hope that these past few months, which are feeling like decades, has been going well for you experientially. This is a huge Lionsgate. This is another big summer. We got a bunch of celestial events happening in August. And the most important thing is to really tap into ourselves. And our vocal toning, our alms are going to be a little bit different as we intro this meditation, because most importantly, when it comes to really resonating in life and operating and manifesting everything you need and you want, you have to be in alignment, full alignment. And this is like the subtleties of the energetics that have been explored these past few months as I've been away. And it's really important to think of yourself like a guitar. Now, you wouldn't want to play your guitar out of tune, would you? No, you would tune it. So today we're really going to be exploring the self fully, which means we need to be in alignment fully with our own energies. Everyone's coming down from their day. It's a good opportunity to really just decompress. And it's a good exercise. And most of the, I would say actually one of the most important exercises for grounding. And that's tuning yourself. So we're going to explore that through the chakras before we begin. And then ultimately, as everything else, this is just a loving invitation. This is an opportunity for you to really explore how you want to show up for life, how you want your year to manifest. And if there's one thing that I can pitch, big theme here is removing the doubt, removing that which causes you to still question the play. And not the good way of introspection, but more so challenging it. Now, the most important thing back in this understanding is to recognize that everything is grace, to truly be thankful for every moment that we get to experience this divine gift. So that more we're going to explore. Let's get to it. Go ahead and get your last few wiggles out. It's been a minute. I lovingly invite you into this simple introspection, this invitation to not only tune, but to tap in with your own beingness, that unique spark, that divine gift that you came here to express, to explore, and to master. Like normal, with the first 3 taps of the singing bowl, we will chant that divine chord, Om. Be sure to relax your jaw, lower the mouth, and as you close it, the U and the M will form naturally. It's in these moments we simply let go. We drop everything that arose in the day, disregard the worries of tomorrow, and simply give this present moment our full presence. Take a nice deep breath in, and a big sigh of relief to release. Feel the body relax. As the heart sings, the tensions drop away. Pay no attention to the bodily happenings. Begin to shift yourself back to that position of the observer, the witness, the rider, and the flesh is the horse. When when you hear the next tap of the singing bowl, shift your attention fully to the sound of the bowl as it rings. And as it fades into silence, so too allow your own beingness to drift away into that nothingness, that emptiness, that stillness. As I lovingly invite you back into that essence of Source, that unique spark of your own soul. To prepare ourselves for the Lion's Gate portal, this opportunity, this gateway to step further into this reincarnation, we must fully come to recognize that you are light, energy, oscillating, vibrating, and shining forth your own unique thumbprint. This divine fingerprint is unique to you and only you. But just as the musicians play, they go through warm-ups, they literally tune themselves to the instruments and tune the instruments into the proper keys. Yet how is your practice of grounding? How is your practice of toning and vocalization? How can one shine and sing the song they were intended to if they're out of harmony and out of key within their own heart, within their own being? Chanting out each and every chakra, root, lam, sacral, vam, solar, ram, heart, yam, throat, ham, third eye, om, and crown, om. One can come to understand the 7 strings, the 7 notes, the 7 songs of their bodily system, each one resonating with a different note, therefore fully realigning the energy of the bodily form. The vast importance to this recognition comes in understanding that you cannot fully shine as that unique gift of the divine you are here to do without being in alignment with Source and life. When we seek to manifest, calling in all aspects of this opportunity that the Lion's Gate provides us, we again must question, are we fully readying ourselves to the best of our capabilities? Henceforth, the purpose of this daily toning. Allow yourself to explore your natural Om with a nice deep breath in, allowing a sigh of release to be expressed. That is akin to your natural note. Come to sing your Om now, taking a breath in. Now we take this note C, the root chakra. Finding your closest note, we again tune, beginning with the root, working our way up the crown. Taking a deep breath in. Lam. D with Vam. Vam. E. Ram. Ram. F. Yam. Yam. G. Ham. Ham. be crown. Simply observing the shift of the energy at the internal state is enough to know the power of this practice. That is only half. From this peak position, with the energy from the root up to the crown, harmonized, allow yourself then to drop down that energy from source, from the crown down through the root, concluding with an Om separate. The 7 chakras will be done in one note, concluding with your natural Om at the end with a separate breath. Deep in. Om Om Hum Yum Ram Vam Lam. Again, allowing yourself to simply witness the energies, the internal states, the external happenings. What is it that drops away? Yet also, what is it that remains the same, forever witnessing? It is that being that recognizes the unchanging in the changed, that we call the writer, ourselves, that sense of me, myself, and I. Yet it is just the soul, the beingness, animating this dynamic body, the horse. The opportunity that arises with the Lion's Gate portal is to finally come into harmony with these two structures. For it is the horse, embodied with the soul, the rider, that creates the beauty that is the human experience. In these past few months, these past few years have been readying us, continuing to strip away the false. Yet, how many of us are willingly and fully taking this invitation of the Lion's Gate portal to drop everything that is holding you back from fully expressing yourself? The themes and energies at play are currently leaning and pushing us towards coming into a deeper understanding of ourselves through the mirrors of others, whether it be platonic or personal romantic relationships, familial, it matters not. Every connection, every being is a mirror for one another. Now is the time to take all of those puzzle pieces in which we've gained throughout this life and come to really piece the puzzle together. There's no greater opportunity than this Lion's Gate portal. Yet we must remove all doubt. We must let go of all tensions, fears, worries, angst. For the energies in which we are stepping into are far too strong for us to be misguidingly using our divine power. It's that opportunity that we give ourselves now to explore the tensions of the body, to explore the fears of the mind, and to illuminate them with love, with hope, with gratitude, knowing that everything that is arising for you, yet life is going to challenge you. So look within your experience from last Friday up until now. For the Lion's Gate portal opened July 28th. And since then, life, the universe itself, is trying to lay out the framework, showing us the many neon light arrows to that which holds us back from fully manifesting and bringing to fruition our heart's highest aspirations. The beauty of this Lion's Gate portal is that you are close. The past few months, this past few years, it has been an opportunity for us to really clean the shelf, to decondition the form, to utilize that higher knowing, to bring it down back into the body, to clean, to heal it, so we can assimilate, integrate, and fully embody these truths in which our life has displayed for us. But looking within your own experience, how are you ignoring the beauty that life has given you and presented you as your life experiences. Everything that you've been through is to allow you to create that strategy guide, that blueprint on how to fully be you. And most importantly, to refine your gifts so you can simply shine forth as the beautiful being you are. Each one of us is a unique flavor, a unique aroma and shine and hue, vibration, energy of the divine creator. And the only thing we're here to do in this world is to express that. So what have the lessons been? What have the themes been these past few cycles, these past few years? And what are they pointing you towards? For again, the opportunity lies right before you. But how many will take it? How many will move mountains with their knowing, with their trust, with their faith in life and this process we've come to experience? For ultimately, the dangers that lie within someone who can't control their mind, their emotions, their body, will not be given the opportunity to dive deeply into these great mysteries. For the energies in which you will be drawing in from source, from life itself, will be far too great, far too volatile and chaotic, that you will do damage to yourself and others. It is the same reason why we don't manifest that in which we seek until we are ready for it. So what crucible, what test has life been presenting you? How have these opportunities gifted you the many nuggets of wisdom to grow, to heal, to transform? Looking at your life through the adversities, have you not survived? To sit here listening to these words today is already your soul's proclamation that you are ready to step fully into your beingness, your fullest expression. How hard can you radiate that unique gift in which you are today, and how playfully can you play this dance? Allow yourself fully to breathe in that love with a great big smile on your face, knowing that you are ready. Embody that Leo energy and know that it is your time to shine, to be seen, to be witnessed, to be heard, and you will call forth as that divine God and goddess you are, everything you seek. And know that it's already manifested in the future. You're simply stepping into it. But just as this opportunity, the Lionsgate portal, is allowing us to step fully into this unique expression, we must come to recognize and honor each aspect of this journey, the physical and the intangible. And again, the call to action is to harmonize both, to honor the body, to listen to its natural knowing, for it is of earth. It is an animal. It is no different than anything you see around you. Dense and etheric manifested energy taking form. Yet that unique spark, that intangible soul, that eternal spirit which embodies it, which is that essence of ourselves that becomes incarnated itself, is here to carry the wisdom, the lessons of lifetimes, using that divine intuition, that subtle knowing. So within your own experience, where are you out of harmony within yourself? If your own beingness and lifetime has given you the strategy guide on how to express yourself, what lessons have you still overlooked? That is the invitation in these coming days before the portal opens on 8/8 fully within its maximum output of energy. And it is that time in which we can manifest everything in which we seek. Now is the time to marinate in your own field of love, yourself, your beingness. Looking within the Rolodex of memories. What walls are still up that hold you back from expressing love and receiving it? For all of these ripple into how we express ourselves. How is the current universal invitation to learning more of ourselves through the connections and relations with others? What mirrorings arise and what patterns have been observed? Your ancestors, your teachers, your guides, your gatekeepers and guardians, your angels all support you in this inner looking. If necessary, ask for their assistance, but most importantly, call forth upon that divine light in which you are, that spark of the eternal fire that is the Creator. So shall it be, so it is a saying and known for a reason. For when you intend, when you will, when you speak, all shall be manifested. But it must be done with that knowing, that trust, that conviction. So come back to honoring all aspects of your beingness. The playful, curious, hopeful energies of the inner child, paired with that powerful, wise, and still elder. And remembering that this form is that of the primal self, connected with earth, grounded, strong, and fights. And its opposite, that higher self, that eternal soul, that essence of love and inclusivity. For all together in harmony are what allow us as our own being to express compassionately, joyfully, playfully, and kindly. It is that fierce love that resides within us that gives us the fire to fight, the patience to listen, the intelligence to recognize and see, and as always, love, plain and simple. Yet this vast ocean of source love transmutes everything. We can call it gratitude and giving thanksgiving, or simply living reverently in praise, or gratitude in action. When we come back to our beingness, that star in which we are, our unique self, our authentic self, that radical, authentic version of you, will shine forth the love in which you're here to share, to spread. So be it fully. If you are still unsure of the patterns, if there are still many blind spots in these introspections of what is holding you back from giving and receiving, what is holding you back from expressing fully, then call forth upon assistance from the universe, from your spirit team, those beyond the veil that watch and support and assist. Ask and ye shall receive. But now is the time to refine that ask. So enjoy that introspection and the many to come. When you hear the next tap of the singing bowl, again, shift your attention to the sound of the bowl as it rings. And as you transmute that breath into a mighty and powerful Om, utilize this as that proclamation of the heart. That lion's roar from the top of the mountain that is your heart. Mm. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. Thank you all so much for tapping in. I missed you. Hope you've been doing good. Oh, yeah. I mean, this Lionsgate has been already popping off. And I'll share a brief story real quick. So I walk out of my love's place and notice that my guitar got stolen from my car. So like shattered glass everywhere. And although there was like a full-on physiological reaction of like fight or flight, of like really mine's more fight. So I was very heated. Um, Not once did I allow faith to be rattled. I always knew that there was going to be a return of the guitar. I just didn't know when. And I was kind of busy last week. And the intentions are, again, Lionsgate opening was to, oh, hey, life, let me know what's in my blind spot. And really, it was that test of faith and trust. I ended up getting the guitar back in 2 hours. Felt like I was in the wire. Went to a meth house, trap house. It was wild. Talked to a bunch of people. But the most important thing that was expressed was sincere, authentic expression, full blown, is always what's going to be the sauce. It's always going to keep you in the pocket for life and how source will flow through you. And because of that, compassion was expressed. And I ended up getting the guitar back literally the first place I went to through a bunch of messaging and texts and stuff like that. And I went on an adventure in between. Believe me, it was wild. But yeah, I ended up getting that guitar back. And in the meditation after, like right after it, to process everything, I was just given this really strong message of you can move mountains when you really direct your energy and intentions into anything. That's the potential, that's the power, that's the capacity. That our will, our heart is what allows us to draw in so much energy, so much source love, so much power to open up the hearts of those who may be closed off, to shine so brightly that those who are just willing to receive a little bit will open up to it. And that's where inspiration comes in. That's where compassion, empathy, sympathy really gets amplified and you just begin to radiate. And because of this, it was this moment of, and you still doubt? And it was a scolding, and I felt like a huge piece of shit, not gonna lie. But it was that moment where I finally let go of every speck of doubt. Full trust, full send, all go. And I feel that this theme is something that all of us are being challenged in a certain way. Because if you're actually about it at this point where you're really trying to live your truth and dance your dance, you can't have any, I would say, crack in your armor. Unwavering faith / trust, one and the same, in source, in life, knowing that everything is for you. And that's the beautiful thing, is once we really accept all these lessons, once we really emulate and embody everything, we don't need to go through the crucibles and the grinds. Life throws you that random chaos just to keep you on your toes. But ultimately, it rewards you 1,000-fold at the end of the journey. There's so much that has actually been humbled and unlocked because of that experience, that I feel that all of us who are willing and leaning into the lessons are going to be given so much grace. We're so close to big pivotal shifts arising. I promise you. Dream world, dream school, it's been wild. There's been a lot of drops showing that the premonition I had ages ago is, kind of fully physically manifesting. There's a lot of cool stuff happening, but we can't receive it fully if we're not ready for it. And part of that vocal toning in the beginning is, again, because you're a star. You're always singing a note. You're walking outside. Ah! You can't see it or hear it, or unless you can see auras and stuff like that. But we can't usually hear each other's divine frequency. But every day we walk out and we don't ground. We don't do an energetic cleansing. We don't protect ourselves. That note is going to change a little bit. Ah! And if we're not tuning or doing any of the practices and we're finding ourselves getting off the horse of our spiritual practices, then it's going to be like, super distorted. So now is the time when you're really trying to manifest again, to ready yourself, really. Ultimately, tune yourself up. Make sure that you are operating at your peak energetically, so that when you manifest, you start calling in exactly what you want. There's no disharmony going on. And once you're aligned and in the harmonious flow with life and source, then everything will be effortless. Life's super simple, truthfully, but it's a tough pill to swallow when one refuses to recognize that there are mechanics to it. And I think that's the aspect here again of harmonizing that physical, the body, with the intangible, the spirit. It is the science and it is the art. And I can't remember off the top of my head who it is, but there's a quote where it's just like, if you really want to master anything, you have to approach your sciences artistically and your art scientifically. And only then in the harmony of the both will you find your fullest expression. And that's really such a beautiful, 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 like paraphrased quote that really aligns with exactly what we're talking about here. And it's that essence of approach your life knowing that it's a great intangible wild ride. You don't really know what's going to happen. It's a lot of energies, it's a lot of spirit, but it's what you radiate energetically that matters. It's how you see the world that creates the matrix around you. Yet if you want to create a matrix, you want to make sure you're using all of the right pieces, right? Or it's resonating or shining in the right reference frame. That's your toning. That's the scientific practices. That's the grounding. That's the nourishing yourself, cleansing, detoxing. So, long-winded way to say, now's the time to really level up. And that means we have to step up. So, what are you going to let go so something can make room for that? Now, I love you so much. It's been so long. I won't be making it every Sunday or Wednesday. Life just be lifing, but I'll be pushing to be at least once a week on either of the days. So I'll let you know. Follow on Instagram, Full Spectrum Performance 206. I love you all so much. Thank you for tapping in. Before we go, may the fruit of knowledge offer a seed, and in that seed may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment, for a tree shall grow, and in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all who ask. Ooh, I've been waiting a long time to say that. Namaste. About it, Jonathan. I love you so much. Thanks for tapping in. Be sure to share, do all the fancy YouTube stuff. Support your mans if you can. If you're in Seattle, be sure to check out groupmeditationevent.com. Got a lot of cool events coming up. I love you so much. Have a great night. Peace.